forget to like, comment, and share this video. Hit that subscribe button below.
So another question that I had for you, what are your goals for 2023?
2023. So let me grab my business plan actually, because that's pretty good.
You've got a business plan after how long in the business?
Over a year and a half.
A year and a half, and you got a business plan. Do you know how many people don't have a business plan that I talk to have been doing this for 10, 15, 20 plus years?
Well,
No idea.
I learned from very smart people. So I'm in a very great group of people who are making my career a lot easier by showing me all of this very soon on and training me the right way. So yeah, so my business plan let's start with small goals. So my small goals for 2023, like my monthly or weekly goals, would be to do more specific videos to my area. Like really, I'm very general with my current videos, unless it's like a video showing a listing that just came on the market or something. And by being more specific, I want to do this little this idea that someone was talking about. It was actually Melissa, I believe, who brought up the idea of showing houses, like what can $500,000 get you in this area? What can $500,000 get you in that area? So I wanted to do that in the Downriver area. Obviously, I'd have to bring the price down to maybe 300,000 or 400,000 because we don't really have big houses like that in this area. So I wanted to do something like that. And then I wanted to make sure I got 24 good conversations. We talked about that in our prospecting call. I want to get a good 24 actual conversations with people throughout the week. And then I want to make that 24 conversations into 6 appointments a week. For my business plan, I want to get at least 2 social media listings, and then I want to get 4 social media buyers. For my sphere listings, I want to get 2 sphere listings and then 4 sphere buyers. And then I want to stick to my schedule. I made a schedule and I want to stick to it in 2023. I've only ever worked a 9-to-5 job before real estate. So I really want to be able to stick to this schedule and keep myself active with that schedule. A big thing is I want to take 8 listings and 15 buyers this year. So that's my big goal for this year.
That's 23 transactions.
Yes. Yep.
That is, for an experienced agent, that's a really great number, right? Really great number. For the average agent, it is 7 times what they do.
I think I've bitten off a big number, but I have the people in my group to help me. And
it's not too big.
It is okay. See, I wanted to make it realistic because my last year, the half business plan I did, because I didn't finish it, it was very out there. And things ended up changing early on in the year. So I knew once I got to March, I wasn't going to make it because I had some problems and had to go back to my old job at the hotel because they were very struggling and could not find anyone to work. So I went back full time for a little bit and was just I went to meetings and everything in real estate, but I passed off the 2 clients I had at the time to stay at the hotel and everything, which I mean, that's just who I am. They asked me and begged me to come back, and I just couldn't say no. I mean, they're my family, and so I really wanted to be there for them for that. And so once I got them all situated, it took about 6 months, and then I got back into real estate. Last year, I was in real estate, but I can't really say I was the whole year, sadly. But if that didn't happen, I think I could have made my goals. But yeah, for this year, my goals are raised because every year I'm going to increase it. Obviously, I'm not going to stick myself down to just making it to where I made it last year. So this year they're raised and I'm going to get it. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Good for you. And I'll just encourage you to look for transaction coordination help and marketing help to be able to free you up from, actually having to do all of that after you've learned it. The key thing to, handing things off is knowing what you actually want to get done. A lot of people just want to go, hey, I want to hire somebody to do all this stuff. It's great because you don't want to have yourself doing that work when you could be focused on doing the more valuable, higher dollar activity of actually showing, listing, getting things under contract, negotiating. But you have to know what you're doing. You have to know enough about it to be able to write a contract, and then know what it takes to close it, and know what it takes to market it and list it, and all the rest of the things to go along with it. So you got to work hard enough on that to know it, and then hand it off so that you can free your time up. But 23, totally reasonable. I wouldn't be surprised if you up that. And I'll add one other thing about how to get there and how to get specifically to Icon, right? Because at 23 transactions, I'm guessing you're going to be over $100,000 by some significant number. And what all you really need to do is that 20 transactions above 80,000 GCI. So referrals, do referrals for $1,000 or more, where you can refer business out, get 5, 10, 15 referrals, and then you'll be Icon as well and get your stock back. Add referrals into your 23 transactions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I got a personal question for you. You look like you got a ponytail.
Yes.
You do. All right.
I have pretty long hair. Yes.
All right. So I had a ponytail for years as a broker. And I remember going into conferences with a ponytail, and they'd all look at me like, who's this guy? He, good God. And then they find out, oh, he's the #1 Remax broker. Wow. He gets away with that with a ponytail? Right. And I was like, hey, if you're good at what you do and you know how to do it and you perform, people really don't care.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to look at you a little weird, and then they get to know you and they go, okay, you're all right. So good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't part with it. Like, I've had people tell me, you got to cut it off. It's not professional. You can't do this job and be a salesperson and have long hair. And I'm just like, why should it matter? As long as it's not unsightly and it's cleaned up, it's not everywhere. It's not in someone's way.
I think you are totally, absolutely fine. The only reason I even brought it up was because I used to have a ponytail.
Yeah.
And I'd get grief from the people who were questioning my ability. And I'd go, I don't know. When I was selling real estate, I did 40, 50 transactions a year. People seemed to be okay with it then. When I hired agents, I got the 1,200 agents. They seemed to think I was okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like, hey, I think you do what you want.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because like I said, I mean, there have been times where I'm like, oh my God, I should cut my hair. Everyone's telling me to. And I'm just like, no, I'm staying strong on myself. I'm not going to cut my hair. Thank you. That means a lot. I mean, that's a big thing for me, is I want my appearance to be my appearance. I don't want someone to make me into something thinking that it'll help me be a better agent or get more leads or be more personable with someone. Because I mean, I don't want to be not myself meeting someone. I want to be myself, because if they don't want to work with me because I'm me, that's fine. I don't want to work with you then.
There you go. There's a guy out in California that rides a motorcycle, and all of his appointments he goes to, he rides his motorcycle up to their front driveway, up to their front door, and gets out. And he's not Hell's Angels, but he's riding a motorcycle, and he's doing $1 million listings and millions dollars sales. They don't care.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. And the people that do care, if you've got good stuff, if you know your stuff, if you do a great job, and you're gonna perform and follow through, that's the biggest thing. Following through, being consistent, somewhat disciplined, like we talked about on different calls. If you do that kind of stuff, people just want to know that you care about them. That's really what they want to know about. Yeah. So
they want to know
great job, man. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. I'm excited too. And it's so early on in my real estate career, and I can't imagine what I'll be in 10 years. Like, I'm just so excited for the future and what it has. I was thinking about it. Somehow it got brought up. Like, how many people do you think you'll have helped in 10 years? And I proudly said over 500. I want to be in this business to help people. And I mean, it's doing what I love too. Like, of course, there's the contracts and everything. And over the years, it's repetition. You'll know them. And right now, I mean, writing an offer, no problem. Listing, it takes some thought, listing packages and everything. But I mean, every listing will be different. Every offer written will be different. So you got to pay attention to that. It's not the same thing every time, or any time really.
You have a good resource for your listing materials, though, and buyer materials, right?
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. I got Lisa. So
So, and I think Lisa uses and has access to Mark Z's system, which is based on the Kinder Reese system, which is National Association of Expert Advisors, NAEA.
okay.
So we're all kind of in that group. What you get there is, in fact, I've got part of it right here. Let me see if I can get it on the screen. This is 151 steps for selling your house, right?
Oh,
2 pages, 2 sides. I can't get it on the screen very well. There you go.
if you wanted to text me a picture of it too, if you can't get it on the screen.
Yeah. But I want you to know you have access to it, and there's training around it. And once you get that stuff down and you understand, what it includes, it is universal stuff. It's really helpful, and it's high quality information.
Yeah, I'll ask Lisa about that for sure.
Okay. And then call me back. My phone number, 404-368-2607.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Feel free to call.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right, man. Listen, it's been great doing this with you this morning. I appreciate you taking the time. I want you to have a great holiday coming up and have a little bit of downtime before we get ramped up for 2023, which starts Monday. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Starting a new year on a Monday. Hopefully that doesn't set a precedent for how the year is gonna go.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of how I looked at it. It's kind of weird. But you're great, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you more and seeing the great success.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tim. Can't
right.
wait to see you on our next prospecting call.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Take care.
Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Give me a call. Tim Lennon, 404-368-2607.